Hello, this is Ricky Pound, back for another year of ceramics. It's now 2026. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas and I wish you all the very best for 2026. Today I'm going to be concentrating on two examples of ceramics. The first is going to be a Meissen coffee pot from approximately 1740 to 1745. The second one is a piece of Hochst, the second oldest ceramic manufacturer of hard paste porcelain in Germany, and both have in common basically paintings derived from Jean-Antoine Watteau, who was a very famous French artist. Unfortunately, he didn't live very long. He was, I think, about 37 when he died, something like that. Not very long at all, but he had a very long legacy, particularly with Meissen, who collected many of his engravings. And what they would tend to do is take individual figures, and those figures would be placed on Meissen paintings. So it could just be a figure, a couple of figures taken from a scene and put into a new, basically a new landscape setting. So this one is turquoise. I don't have any other turquoise pieces, so I thought I would start off showing you this rather lovely example. If I pull back, you can see it's quite tall. Lovely handle there, and a very typical spout from Meissen porcelain. I'll just get it over there so you can see it a bit clearer. You've got this gentleman and you've got this lady, and if we go in a little bit, you might just be able to make out she has got a bird, and the bird is being returned to the cage. If I can get that a little bit closer, you might be able to see it. There you go. It's a beautiful painting, all within this what's known as a quatrefoil cartouche. You can see it's gilded. You've got more gilding there to the spout. You've got gilding on the outside there of the handle, and then if I turn it round, you've got another lovely painting there. This time you've got three individuals, lady in the centre, a gentleman with a staff. You've got this neoclassical funerary urn on a plinth there as well. If I go in a bit closer, you might be able to see it. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. If I turn it round again, there you have the lady. It's very difficult to see the bird, but she does have a bird in her hand. There you can see it. That's going into the cage. On the base of this, we have the famous Meissen cross swords, and we also have a gilder's number there. Now, that gilder's number is quite important because you can use that gilder's number to find other pieces in the same service, because a gilder would do all the pieces in that service. You have to be careful though, because he uses that number throughout his life. So basically you have to pair up the gilder's number on the bottom with the pattern and any gilding. Always the same painter as well on a service to match it all up. I've also got the cover here. Where are we? Here we go. Here's the cover. Now this is the original cover. It is a little bit damaged. You might just be able to make out their seams and a little bit of damage there. But we know it is the same cover that was originally designed, because you have the same gilder's number there. So if I place that on there, they always fit a little bit precariously, these things. I'm always a little bit careful when I lift them up. But this turquoise is one of the rarer colours on Meissen porcelain on the grounds. You do kind of get every colour in the rainbow. You get yellows, you do get reds, you get oranges, you get blues as well, turquoises, etc. I absolutely adore the different colours that Meissen produced, and a lot of them were very inventive. They had to do a lot of trial and error, a lot of experimentation, a lot of human suffering actually, trying to develop these covers, because a lot of them did have toxicity, toxic ingredients. It would have been terrible actually working, I think, with the furnaces and with all these different colours, trying to get the right combination to produce these lovely colours. Now the second one I'm going to show you is from a manufacturer called Hochst. It's another manufacturer, which is German. I really like this manufacturer. And again, these figures very much come from that genre of painting known as fête galante. Sometimes it incorporates the Commedia dell'arte, theatrical figures from Italy. And I'm just going to hold this up so you can have a look at the real quality of this painting. You have a lady in the middle. You've got two accompanying her, all with musical instruments. It's absolutely beautifully painted. She's got a sheet of music as well. Absolutely beautiful. Love this little handle as well, this kind of S-shaped, almost rococo handle with these lovely curls. Quite simplistic, but again very nice spout. And if you look at the other side, you have what appears to be two gentlemen or three gentlemen, and I do believe these are going on pilgrimage and they've just stopped off to get some supplies. There's water or beer, etc. So they're on their way, no doubt, to Santiago de Compostela to see St. James, who is based there. His funeral's there. And then on the back, we have, if I can just put it up here and turn it, you can see the wheel here, the blue wheel of Hochst. You've also seen there has been some writing here in the past. I've no idea what that is. But you've also got some lettering as well, because this is restituted ceramic. That means they are ceramics that were stolen by the Nazis. They were taken away. I have got a full inventory of where this went, and it did actually end up in a castle in the Second World War in Switzerland before being returned to the Seb's factory and then returned to the rightful family in 2020 when they decided to sell it. So that is roughly known as restituted ceramic ware. And I've got, I think you got a glimpse of this earlier actually, the little cover, which looks correct to me to be of the period. Again, doesn't particularly fit in there very well, but they never seem to. But again, these two examples are based on the artwork of Watteau. Now you start to see the influence of Watteau on ceramics from approximately 1735 really is the earliest onwards. By 1740, 1745, they are replacing the chinoiserie, scenes of Herald, for instance, those crazy Chinese paintings and drawings with large insects and various other paraphernalia. And by this time we're starting to see European landscape scenes. We're starting to see harbour scenes. First of all, of course, with Chinese figures, but then later on they evolve really into westernised figures, ships, and of course all the goods that you get as well. But this is very much a distinctive genre of painting on Meissen porcelain of this period. So I'll show you them once again very quickly. This is the Meissen example with these beautiful figures on the front, very well painted, and on the back. And then last of all, the Hochst one, absolutely beautiful, as you can see here. Again, very well painted, there with the pilgrims, and there with the lady and her accomplices, beautifully painted. Thank you for listening.